Hey YouTube, I'm here. Welcome back to Space Engineers. Today we're taking a look at this. This is the Merlin, the SMDC's assault frigate. Assault ships are designed to be fast ships with minimal crew, but a ton of guns. This is, as you can tell, is basically identical to the Raptor here, which should have been in an earlier video. If not, take a look at the Raptors video. But it's nearly identical on the inside and out. The Raptor, all these indentation weapon points are all with 40mm boppers, and on the front you have two of these medium-sized battleship cannons. Here on the Merlin, that is not true. You have these lower-end battleship main guns, which I'm calling frigate guns, that pack quite a wallop. You have three main railguns, quite a bit of punch with those. These are manually controlled from operators inside the ship there and there. This ship, the Merlin, is equipped with Aiden weapons. The Griffin there has six Aiden weapons on it. This has 6 Aiden weapons just on port and starboard, and 2 more on top and bottom, for a total of 10 30mm Aiden cannons. They're auto cannons that fire very, very rapidly. But it also has a small amount of 40mm boffers. One there, one there, one on the other side where that is located, and one right down there. Oh, unless you're attacking it from the rear. Attacking from the rear is got a nasty surprise with 2 boffers shooting right at you. Don't attack the ship from the rear. It's actually better to attack the Merlin from the side. Assault ships should go in a group with each other to attack an enemy force. You should have 2 Merlins with 1 Raptor and maybe 1 Minokaze, maybe. Or you should have 3 Merlins, 2 Raptors, a Minokaze, and an assault cruiser. Alright, 2 or 3 frigates, 1 or 2 destroyers, a carrier, and a cruiser going together. Just a small assault fleet to go rip you apart. And look at the weapons. First off, imagine if you have 2 of those and 1 of those, along with the Minokaze, which the video about that is already up, but I'll show you later. But imagine, I'll show you a fleet tactic later, but imagine, if you will, 2 Merlins, a Raptor, and a Minokaze attacking you, and the Minokaze with special assault aircraft. That would hurt. This ship would have a 3-man or 4-man crew. This ship would have a 4-man crew. So you have a total of maybe 16 people, except for the pilots for the fighters. Well, you could get away with just 1 per ship with the exception of the fighter, so just 4 instead of 16, but then the pilot has to control the main battleship guns. Who cares, though? Look at these weapons that it has. All these guns on the side here, which you can see the guns on the side there, 1 of those guns there, and then 3 Gatling guns. Well, instead, we have the 3 Gatling guns being taken up by the Aidens, and the other cannon being taken up by the Boffers right there. On the top, well, you can say the top's a little lacking. 2 Aidens there and 2 Gatlings, so there's your 2 Gatlings in the form of Aidens, but only 1 Boffer, so the top's lacking until you throw in this thing right here. For forward firepower, that can be considered as that main cannon on the front, or the rocket launcher. So that would be equivalent actually for up there, the Condor, the rocket launcher. Because that is the destroyer, and that's the destroyer. Which means these guns are extra, right here. These are all extra. Yep, enjoy. One could argue that it doesn't have as much, but it does. These vessels don't have much heavy armor because they want maneuverability. Weight, 2,379,000 kilograms, 27 gyroscopes, and 200 thrusters. We're going to take a quick look at the inside just in case you didn't watch that other video. Enter in right through here, or the rear. Enter in through here, you're in the main cargo hold. First off, hello. Go down here for a little maintenance shaft and access to You can see one of the Aidens and the Boffers on the side here. The cargo containers for them. You have to go up a good ways. Yeah, here it is. This is the cargo container for that Aiden, and here's the cargo container for the other. All the way at the front of the ship. At the front of the ship, here's the secondary reactor and secondary cargo hold. Just above it is a cargo container for this Aiden here. So you shoot at this Aiden, you will take out this operator here. Take out this guy, well, you have to aim for this panel right here. But, as you can see, there's a nuclear reactor right there, so this is not a bad area to hit. But the problem is there's some armor there, and there's a big gun in the way, so good luck with that. Plenty of thrusters. Now, where were we? Right here. So from this big room, you come up? No, we're going to stay on the lower floor. Oops. Where did they... Oh, I was looking at the... I'm sorry. I apologize. So we were in the cargo room. Head down the ladder there. Leads you to the beacon. Leads you to the gravity generator. The sage thrusters. The two primary cargo containers here, there, and the main reactor tucked away, hidden inside, until you come further back. It's not so hidden, is it? There's a cargo container for the rear boffers, and the other one is just above it. Rear access hatch right there. Do watch out for saboteurs. They'll be a pain, especially because that hatch leads directly to a conveyor and the ladder which leads to this main reactor. Now, there's the other boffers, by the way. And if we go up, no, it's not. Oh, it's forward, isn't it? Yeah, the other one. So, it's kind of confusing. So, from the cargo container, I'm sorry. So, go from this cargo room here to this door here. We come into this room here, which leads to one of the Aidens. This here goes into this room. We go up the ladder. This is the medical room. A couple of weapons, some cryo units, and a gyro, just for the heck of it. Now, out this door is right where this is, the primary hatch. That's kind of why that's in here, because you don't want to lose your medical facility. Go up the ladder again, you go into this room, which is the crew quarters, along with weapons for the boffers. Literally, if you want to take out the crew, you aim for the boffers. The problem is, it's a boffers. You're not going to take it out so easily. Tables, everything you need for a nice crew. You can handle a crew of 8, but it shouldn't have a crew of 8. Come back here, which, by the way, you go through there, leads you down into here, but... oops. This hatch here will lead through an airlock over to here, which has one of the guns, and the rear hatch. So, what's up here? Pilot's chair. Hello. So, there's your pilot's chair right there. So, let's take this thing out for a little spin, shall we? Fire the gun, take it forward. Forward's not too bad. Hope you're watching the speed there. Taking it back. Reverse is a little lacking, but it's not terrible. It shows you right. I forgot something. There we go. It says hit that and you will, that's how it should work. You should just be able to hit the button and start firing those weapons. As you can see, the accuracy is a little lacking. There we go. Okay, that's starting off now. Side to side movement, very, very capable. It is an assault vessel after all. Spinning, not as good as the others, but still quite good with so many gyros. Going up and down, not too shabby. Overall, the ship's relatively maneuverable. Thing is, it's an assault vessel that has a lot more firepower on it. And in case you haven't seen it before, I gotta do a video of that thing, which I just realized that's not anywhere near enough backwards. So I'm gonna pull that back real quick. But yeah, there will be a video about the assault destroyer, probably first. I might load that up last. We'll see. Kind of a mood I'm in. So yes, 4 nice vessels. So there are 5 combat ships along with this one, which is the big one. I need to turn backwards. Imagine for a second you have a pair of Merlins with a Raptor and a Minokaze. Forget the Griffin, the Condor, and the Sparrow, but 2 of those, 1 of those, with 1 of those. That's not that bad. And the Minokaze is lacking in firepower and maneuverability, but it makes up for it by having hangars. Oops, I just realized I'm not. I'm terrible. These hangars are kind of big, so you can get a good amount of stuff in these, so it would definitely leave a mark. Wrong. So, yeah, the Merlin. Now for the Raptor, if I haven't done that already. Yeah, so, whole lot of ships.